What's up, friends? Welcome to another video, guys. We've got it today, Sunday, February 11th, 2024. Most people watching the old Super Bowl right now just hooked into the Matrix. While me, on the other hand, just diving into the crypto research, guys, trying to give you guys an update on what's going on, seeing if we're going to fall into this bull trap after the Super Bowl ends. We'll see what happens, what they're going to be sacrificing on the world stage. We shall see. I'm not big into trying to predict the future. I'm trying to create systems where I'm going to win no matter what the market does. If the market goes up, I win. If the market goes down, I win as well. Let's hop right into this, guys, and see what's going on in the old interweb of America. So we've got Bitcoin has crossed over 48,000 yesterday. We're now sitting at 48,395. We've had so many internet chart wizards talking about bull trap, talking about bullshit, if you ask me. Nobody knows. No one can, the past does not equal the future. We've talked about this so many times in our private community. If you want to join that community, just, try to find the link. Join our masterclass every Thursday, 7 p.m. 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Learn how to get started in crypto. You can also join our private Discord community where we're constantly sharing research and information to help you navigate these wild markets, guys. Stock markets at all-time highs. Crypto is creeping up on all-time highs, guys. And the name of the game is really to just plug into other enthusiasts that are sharing the research and the data that they're gathering on a day-to-day basis to help you make the best decisions for your financial future. As I think you're going to learn, if you've got a 401k, IRA, mutual fund, anything like that, where you're literally giving your money to other people so that they can gamble with it on the stock market, you are going to have a rude awakening coming soon. So it's better to learn how to take responsibility for your own investments rather than getting led to slaughter like the other pigs, guys, because that is what always happens, whether it's 1987, whether it's 2000, 2001, whether it's 2007, 2008 and beyond, or right now. Those that give up their responsibility for comfort deserve neither. So when you automatically give your money to these so-called experts on Wall Street so that they can gamble your money and give you that 10% that they're teaching you to expect, boy, you're going to be left holding the bag in the end. But anyways, guys, I could talk about that all day. Let's move forward. Okay, again, Bitcoin has now, man, it's looking good if you ask me. On the week, we're up 14% on the week. Again, a lot of people talking about a potential bull trap coming. I do not see it. But like I said, I'm personally, I have systems set in place, so I win no matter what. So I really don't care what the market does. I'm a long-term investor. I'm not a gambler. I'm not trying to make these wild, outlandish, reckless gambles. Ethereum up over $2,500, guys. It's up 10% on the week. BNB really still struggling with all of the drama surrounding Binance and the CEO CZ. Solana looking pretty good this week. It's up 13.65%. XRP up 5.5%. Definitely making some climbs, but hitting that resistance at that 53-cent level. Okay. And then rounding up the top 10, Cardano up 10.25%, and AVAX up 3.71%. Rounding up the top 10 at number 11, we've got Link, which is up 12.5%. Dogecoin losing the rankings in the top 10. It's only up 4.43. Tron, though, looking real good this week. Actually, this entire year. It's up 100% this year, 92.65%, looking really good. And a freebie for you is I'd be buying that Matic. It's looking real good. It's down almost 8.5% on the on the month, on the 3 month, the 90-day. It's still down 8.88%. So, anyways, guys, that's the name of the game. I'm just watching here. So while everybody else is watching the old football game, trying to see what happens, you're just being hypnotized. You're being programmed. You know what they said back in the Roman days, give them bread and circus and bread. The Super Bowl is just a big circus to try to capture your attention. I just never understood how people could sit on the sidelines drinking beer, getting fat, being stupid, while other people who have dedicated their lives to being a professional are playing the game. It's so crazy. I just do not understand the life of a spectator, but it is what it is. Still to this day, 42 years, I've never seen a Super Bowl game in my entire life. I've never watched one through and through. To me, again, I just don't understand. To me, it's complete loser behavior, to sit and watch other grown men who have dedicated their lives to a sport while you sit back in your couch and drink beer and eat a bunch of junk food. And I'm all about, drinking and eating junk food, but I just don't understand sports like that. But anyways, guys, let's move on to this. So what I want to cover in this video again, guys, the weekly market recap. So this week, let's see here. Got a few things to share with you guys in the weekly market recap. You can get access to that. Go join our mailing list, and you will get, not only will you get these weekly updates and these newsletters 100% for free. So you can go sign up for free at galactic-crypto.com. Put in your email address. You'll get access to our free ebook, Crypto Investor Secrets, a step-by-step guide to teach you how to be a crypto millionaire in less than an hour, even if you don't know how to check your email. Okay, you can also get access and get on our mailing list every single week. We're putting out these newsletters. So this week, guys, we're going to be covering Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission accepts the first spot Bitcoin ETF. So first, it was the SEC over here in America approving the first spot Bitcoin electronic traded fund. And now we've got China and Hong Kong following suit. Again, guys, it's just a game of dominoes. It's a house of cards. Once the first one tips, others are going to follow suit. So most countries are looking to see what America is going to do before they follow suit. America is the perceived global power because, all trade is done in the dollars for right now, but that is obviously changing fast. Next, we've got Visa, big partnership. They're enabling crypto withdrawals with debit cards across 145 countries with their newest Transak partnership. We've got Tether, who registers a record $2.85 billion in profit in Q4 of 2023. We've got China, who is set to introduce revised crypto regulations by 2025. We've got Blackrock, Bitcoin ETF inflows climb to the fifth highest among all ETFs in 2024, surpassing $2 billion in holdings. And finally, Bitcoin ETF now hold more Bitcoin than MicroStrategies. So if you're watching this, you know a little bit about MicroStrategies. Michael Saylor, I think they're, in the top 3 Bitcoin holders on the planet. And now, being challenged by these Bitcoin ETFs. So very interesting stuff happening, guys, in the world of, traditional finance. You've got these huge financial houses, BlackRock, Fidelity, and others who are now getting in the ETF game. If you ask me, they're just cornering the market. They're just going to keep buying up that supply little by little using your money. Because remember, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. So the Bitcoin in these ETFs that people are investing in, they do not hold it. You cannot settle in Bitcoin. You can only settle in the cash. And that's the big, big difference between what we teach on this channel versus what they're teaching you out in the matrix. They want you to give them your money so that they can be in charge of it. They're gambling it on the back end. They send you a statement saying, hey, this is what your portfolio is worth. And you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. But anyways, moving on, guys. Like we were saying, first things first, Hong Kong regulator accepts first Bitcoin application for a spot ETF. So again, guys, this is big, big news because we're talking trillions upon quadrillions of dollars that are just waiting to flood into this market. You know, Main Street investors, blue collar investors, Bob and Susan Smith in middle America, you know, these big investment firms like Blackrock, they have just been waiting. Oh, goodness. They've been waiting to, geez, give me a break here. Oh, my Lord. Don't ask again, I should say. Okay. They have been waiting to open the doors. And now that America has opened the floodgates, Hong Kong is following suit. Hong Kong is making strides toward the introduction of a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund. A local financial firm is reportedly in the advanced stages of planning to launch funds in the first quarter of 2024, according to Bloomberg. This development represents a major step in the expansion and acceptance of Bitcoin vehicles in the region. This comes amid growing interest in Bitcoin ETFs globally following the recent approvals in the United States. So like I said, all of these countries are now going to follow suit now that America has, you know, made the first move. And so this is just more money coming into the game. This is going to only make prices go up. And again, they're not going to sell. So the best thing about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is the deflationary nature or fundamentals of this asset class. So because there is a limited supply, meaning there's only 21 million Bitcoin that will ever be created, as more and more of those Bitcoin are bought up by whales, mega whales, killer whales like Blackrock, they are going to hold those and they are not going to sell them. And they are going to sell you the receipt at the price you bought it for. Okay. So again, this is just further proof, in my opinion, or validation that I don't see a bull trap coming because you've got less supply of Bitcoin available for there to be a sell-off. So to me, this is just more liquidity, more money coming in. This legitimatizes Bitcoin as an asset class. Good thing we just got out that perfect time. Okay, second story that in our newsletter is Visa and their recent partnership with Transak to allow you to sell your crypto. So I've been in the game since 2016, and in 2017, one of my most watched videos was sharing and teaching people how to cash out $1,000 per day in Bitcoin or crypto using the BitPay wallet and debit card. I showed you how to do that in Walmart way back in 2017. And there's been quite a few different relationships throughout the years with debit cards, but we now have a new debit card on the scene with Visa, and that is Transak, allowing you to sell and spend your crypto as easily as the money in your bank account. So definitely with Web3 payments infrastructure provider Transak, join Visa Direct, making it easier for its users to convert their cryptocurrency holdings into regular currency. Transak's payment and onboarding services allow users to buy and sell crypto assets, handling the know your customer KYC requirements, risk monitoring, and compliance on behalf of its clients, which include MetaMask and Coinbase Wallet. The Web3 startup raised $20 million last year in a Series A round to fund a global expansion. The Visa Direct program lets third-party providers connect to Visa's network and routes payments directly onto Visa cards. So just like the BitPay, you would have a BitPay wallet, you would sell your crypto within that wallet for cash, and then they would load that debit card with that cash. So love to see this, guys, because a big question and objective we always get here is, all right, I got $1 million crypto portfolio. How the hell do I cash it in? Because it's not worth anything if you don't cash it in. Go and ask your 401k advisor. Remember, when all the pigs head to slaughter and you want to cash out your 401k because you're up, try giving them a call. See what happens then, because you don't own it. You gave it to them. You lent it to them. Okay, anyway, some more on Transak. So again, you can check the link in the description of this video so you can get access to Transak. You can go sign up for their debit card and you can start spending your crypto just like cash. Okay, moving on. Okay, big news because yesterday was the Chinese New Year. You know, Happy New Year to all those celebrating the Lunar New Year. Super excited. You know, in the past, we've had China come out around the same time, around Chinese New Year, talking about really cracking down. You know, they've done a lot of, intimidation or a lot of empty threats regarding the regulation, the confiscation, the illegitimacy of crypto and Bitcoin in the past, and now completely changing their narrative on that with them, approving the first Bitcoin ETF in Hong Kong, in China, just always, guys, it's like an abusive, toxic relationship. The government in America, it's no better than the government in China. It's no better than the government in Russia. They're all liars. They're all scumbags. Okay. They're manipulative, just like a toxic relationship. They're going to lie to you. They're going to gaslight you. They're going to manipulate you. Okay. Just like with the Super Bowl right now. It's all a lie. It's all a manipulation. It's all a facade to suck out your consciousness so that you can't be awake, so that you can't see through the veil. And now again, around New Year's, Chinese New Year, 2024, what are they doing? Backpedaling. We didn't say that. We didn't technically, ban it. We didn't technically ban it. Okay, moving on. Blackrock's Bitcoin ETF inflows climb to 5th highest among all ETFs in 2024, guys. Only 17 days after its launch, the BlackRock iShares Bitcoin Trust has become one of the top 5 exchange-traded funds or ETF of 2024 based on inflows. That means money coming in, according to data from Bloomberg Intelligence. The only funds that have topped IBIT's 3.2 billion of year-to-date inflows, it's been 17 days. Let's wait and see what happens after a year. Our mammoth long-standing index ETFs from iShares and Vanguard that offer exposure to the S&P 500 or the total stock market in the number 1 spot with 13 billion of inflows thus far this year is the iShares Core S&P 500 ETF IVV, which has a whopping 428 billion in assets under management. Number 2 with 11.1 billion in inflows is the Vanguard 500 Index Fund ETF, which has already 398 billion in AUM. So it's already catching up fast with 3.2 billion in 17 days. Okay, how long has this ETF been around? Let's look into this real quick, guys, while I already got you. So, how what was the name of that? Okay, IBB. Okay, let's see here. Okay, iShares. Let's see if it just tells us 2012, blah, 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 blah. Let's go right to the horse's mouth and see what it says on old Blackrock's website, 3-year, 10 years. So it's been around for at least 10 years, maybe. Record date, performance, hypothetical growth of 10,000, full, blah, blah, blah. Launch date, 2000. So it's 4 years old. So 4 years old, and it's got, right now, it's sitting at roughly $13 billion. So in 17 days, the Bitcoin ETF has already caught up to 10% of their iShares ETF in 17 days. Remember, this is 4 years old. The IVV ETF is 4 years old, and this new one is 17 days old as of this writing. Also earning a spot in the top 10 ETF assets gathered this year is Fidelity's wide original, blah, 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 who's 2.7. I mean, we're talking billions of dollars here. Billions. And so we'll see what happens. We'll see how it happens when the market catches up. As many of these other assets stall, in order for Apple or Amazon to go from 1 trillion to 2 trillion, that is a monumental uptick in market cap, whereby, the Bitcoin, crypto ETF. So next will be Ethereum, followed by probably XRP, if you ask me. So we'll see. It's a very fast moving, very fast inflowing market. Everybody's heard about Bitcoin. Everybody wants a taste of the action. And these guys are now the gateway for the average middle American boomer with too much money and, like my man Sticks, too much time on their hands. Anyways, moving on. Last news story. Bitcoin ETFs, like the Blackrock, like the Fidelity, okay? Bitcoin ETFs now hold more Bitcoin than MicroStrategy. So this guy right here, Michael Saylor. Okay, you can just tell by his lower 2 teeth, this guy loves to chain smoke cigarettes. This guy's just under so much pressure, like Michael Burry, just fucking chain smoking. Anyways, the new spot Bitcoin ETF, but listen to me, I'm a smoker too, smoking weed all day. But anyways, guys, the new spot Bitcoin ETF, excluding Grayscale's GBTC, now hold more Bitcoin than MicroStrategy. Concentration of coins held by these entities is not a risk to the Bitcoin network, said one analyst. Bullshit. You think that he holding as much Bitcoin as he holds, you think he isn't in the good old boys club? I doubt it. He's just a spokesman that has gotten into a lot of minds, the people that worship this guy. He's no different than Larry Fink, Does it say, though? The recent launch spot Bitcoin ETFs, excluding Grayscale's GBTC, added nearly another 5,000 tokens to their holdings Wednesday, and now at more than 192,000 own more crypto than MicroStrategy, whose total stood at 190,000 at the end of January. Thought I had a sneeze coming. I still feel it. I still feel it. Okay. So yeah, it is. I'm a smoker. Okay. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Anyways, guys, I was going to come back to this, but I don't have the second page loaded up for you. So anyways, what we're going to cover on here. So coin updates, guys. So again, a few other things to cover with you. You know, definitely go check out those news articles if you want to get all of the deep dive data into those topics, guys. But some coin updates. So Ethereum, the leading proof of stake blockchain, is undergoing a significant upgrade known as Dencun, adding a new feature called photo dark sharding. This aims to decrease transaction costs for layer 2 blockchains. That's the biggest problem with crypto, and especially blockchains like Ethereum, is those gas fees are absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I just can't see how mass adoption could take place when you've got these ridiculous gas fees. Okay. The Bitcoin exchange ETF through Wednesday held a combined 192,000. We already talked about that. That's more than 2,000 more than Microstrategies and Michael Saylor. After days and days of trading sideways around 43,000, Bitcoin finally made a move. It's now sitting at 48,000. Okay. That's pretty much it for this one, guys. Okay. That's it. The week. It's done. It's over, guys. Sunday, Super Bowl. Who's going to win? I don't know. I don't give two shits, okay, about the Super Bowl. Okay, I already gave my 2 cents about that up front. Okay, I'm trying to live the yacht life, and I bet, most people, chilling on yachts today in Monaco, south of France, and all over the world, they don't give two shits about the old Super Bowl either. So, that's it for this week. The first weekly market recap for you guys. Okay, be sure to click the links in the bio. We're going live all the time. Got some big projects that we're working on, big moves, big plans. We're looking to turn people into crypto millionaires this year. Okay, also go to our website, boycott-apparel.com. Check out our the world's first crypto-backed apparel brand. Earn crypto with every single purchase. Be sure to go check that out. Boycott-apparel.com. Go check that out as soon as you can. Support the cause, support the mission, support the revolution and the movement, guys. That's it for today. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.